Now he can no longer pretend that everything is fine. The truth he tried to avoid has become too clear. He is starting to compare what he has now with what he once had, not because someone forced him to, but because his own experience are showing him the difference. He remembered the moment when he felt understood, supported, and valued. He remembered the person who stood beside him when things were difficult, the patience that was given, and the effort that was made even when it was not appreciated. For a long time, he focused only on what he thought he was missing. He noticed the small problems but ignored the bigger picture. He looked at the imperfections but failed to see the love, loyalty, and commitment that were present. Sometimes people only recognize the importance of something when it's no longer easy to have access to. Now, the things he once overlooked have become the things he wishes he could experience again. The conversation he once took for granted, the comfort he once ignored, and the connection he assumed would always be there are now memories returned to his mind. But this realization comes with a different question. What happens when someone finally understands the value of what they lost? Understanding is one thing, but accepting the consequence of past choices is another. He may now see things differently, but he also has to face the reality that time has changed everything. The person he walked away from is not standing in the same place anymore. The pain, the disappointment, and the lessons learned have created a new version of that person. While he was trying to move forward, you were learning how to live without depending on his presence. While he was convincing himself that his presence was the right one, you were discovering your own strength. The distance that he thought would make you forget him may have actually given you the space to heal and grow. This is the part he never expected. He thought losing you will only affect you. He never imagined that one day he would be the person sitting with unanswered question, wondering why the peace he expected never came. Because sometimes the hardest lesson is realizing that the person was not difficult to replace because of what they did for you, but because of how they made you feel when they were there. And now he is beginning to understand that what he walked away from was not just a relationship or a connection. It was something that brought a kind of comfort and sincerity he has not been able to find anywhere else. The reality he once avoided is now standing in front of him. He cannot change the past, but he can finally see it clearly. The choices he made was not as simple as he believed, and the person he thought he could easily forget became the person he cannot stop thinking about. He cannot stop calling their name every time.